mean? I had to be my own PA.
Sorry.
In a mood, I am.
Oh, give me strength. Look, I went over to Yvonne's to try and do something nice for her, and she went mental at me. It was upsetting.
Oh.
She's going through hell, and she's losing it.
Who is?
Your mum.
I went over to try and fix Ben's trellis thingy, and she went off at me.
I didn't help. She was off home to have a sleep, and I mentioned the decisions she had to make about Ben, and she wasn't very happy.
She's convinced he's going to wake up.
Any chance that could actually happen?
None.
Maybe she just needs sleep, then she can think straight.
Either way, I better go over and check on her.
Oh, Mum. We didn't even need ice. Not really. We could have made do. We wouldn't even have had a barbecue if I had accepted Ben's proposal.
Have you had any sleep? Have you eaten?
I can't even remember what he said.
Who?
Ben, when he and Hunter drove off. I can't remember what he said.
Is it important?
No. Nothing matters except Ben continues to recover.
Mum, you've had a second and third opinion about Ben's condition. What if you get a fourth and it says the same as the others? You've got to accept that that's a possibility.
No.
Mum, I can't stand seeing you like this. Now, you can get angry at me or whatever, but Ben has gone.
Yvonne wants you to know that they're still going hard over at the IV and that she'd love to buy you a drink.
Sure. Is your mum okay?
She's telling all the stories.
The bank robbery is popular. I think she's up to the third retelling.
Which is why I wanted to go home.
Fair enough.
See you in the morning.
By the way, I don't need you to work late tomorrow.
I got your text. Or was it Helga?
It was me.
Yeah, but she calls the shots. Helga, babe, I need the overtime. What can you do?
Nicole.
I can't believe I work in a place where a machine dictates the number of sick people there are going to be. Are you a man or a computer mouse?
Night, ladies. Get some sleep.
Night.
How could they unplug Ben and still leave her going? He would have given her a good shot of silicon right in the roster.
Yeah, come on.
Morning. Not a brilliant one, though.
Still wet out there.
Yeah, it's hosing down.
Hey, I'm sorry about the attitude last night. It was about the machine, not the messenger.
Well, the machine has just suggested more overtime. How's that sound?
But I've booked the hairdresser. Why couldn't she have told me that last night?
Because it wasn't raining last night.
That's clever.
That's ridiculous.
She thinks there'll be more accidents in this weather. Makes sense.
It'd be nice if she was wrong, but...
Nicer still if Halgal could make up her mind.
So you'll do the overtime?
Yes, of course.
I hope you're not surfing the net.
Who's fixing the mouse for me?
We've got technicians to do that.
Helga rostered them off till Christmas.
We couldn't get anyone till the end of the week. Daniel seems to know what he's doing.
Hard drive giving you a hard time? Then call the computer doctor.
Put them in the staff room, not here.
Maya said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, we've downsized the afternoon shift, so we don't need to do any overtime.
Why? Because it stopped raining, the sun came out.
Yes. Now you can get your haircut.
Management for dummies.
So in the future, you don't want to be considered for overtime?
Don't be too hasty. I want the overtime. I need the cash flow, but now you need us, now you don't. That's not very efficient management.
Actually, it is. Helga's made us big savings already.
Just remember, we're people, not machines.
Pity.
What can you do? It's the weather.
No, it's Helga, the witch.
She can't help it. It's just the way she's programmed.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. Computer doctor, eh?
Mates rates for hospital staff.
Okay, Doc. How much to do a bit of surgery on the old overtime system?
You want me to hack into Helga?
She's driving us nuts. We need stability, a schedule.
You are a worry. You know that?
So's my credit card.
I could get into so much trouble.
But I'll pay you. And you need the money too, right?
Yeah. but not that bad.
I can do the rest of my shift, but then I'm out for a few days. I know it's short notice, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Your mum needs you.
Probably won't even be doing much, just pouring the tea, opening the wine bottle.
All necessary tasks in the midst of grief.
Thanks, guys.
Do you want to take some of Tanya's shifts?
Don't you have to ask your girlfriend first?
What's Tracy got to do with it?
Not Tracy, Helga.
Well, Helga would rather we use our own nurses than casuals from the bureau, so you're in. Actually, we've got quite a few extra shifts going now, so have a look and let me know what you want to do.
Are you overriding Helga?
No. She's predicting we're going to get busy very soon, so the temp budget has adjusted upwards.
So I'm in the money.
Just let me know what you decide.
Did I mention I love Helga?
Dancing in the workplace, is that legal?
I just hit the overtime jackpot. I think that deserves a little disco.
Thanks to Helga.
You didn't.
Well, I did.
Should I know how you did it, or is that classified?
Oh, wow. It's all about the weather, right?
Yeah.
So Helga gets a local weather forecast, obviously. But now she's getting
But
it
now she's getting it from Wellington.
a little further south.
Dunedin.
A little further.
Antarctica.
Scott-based, to be specific.
You are a genius.
No, I'm just a poor, hard-up student with a baby on the way.
$60.
I always said 50, but thank you very much. Hey, and make the most of your overtime. A week max, and I'll be on to it.
Well, then we'll find another way to deal with Helga. Maybe predict an earthquake or two, the All Blacks losing.
You're on.
There has been a serious breach of security regarding our new Helga program.
Sorry.
Initially, we thought it was a software glitch, but now it appears someone deliberately altered the program settings.
Somebody pushed Helga's buttons.
She pushes ours often enough.
Reckon.
Losing thousands of dollars daily. I don't find that amusing. Do you?
Which settings were changed?
It doesn't matter. But I want to know who did it. Obviously, no one's going to own up in a meeting like this. So please come and see me directly after. And I might go lightly on you.
Hang on, you know for certain that this hacker is a nurse?
The nurse's password was used.
Oh, right, well that's conclusive. Guilty, Your Honour. Case sewn up, done and dusted.
It's only the nurses who are whinging about overtime. The change in settings meant the nurses now received more overtime. Therefore...
Oh, way to go.
Not, that I even know how to do that. Or ever would.
Someone did. And I want that special someone to visit me by the end of the day. Pass it on.
Thank you. Everyone back to work.
Control, Alt, Delete. It's about the limit of my hacking skills.
Same.
It's not necessarily one of the nurses. We sometimes leave our computers open and other staff use our logons. Doctors, HCAs, clerical staff.
Orderlies?
Whoever's passing and needs to get a job done, we let them, because we're a team. So if you're going to blame my nurses, get some strong evidence first, please.
I'm a lousy hacker. I left a trail of more I can follow.
I'm so sorry. I never thought it would go this far. This is totally my fault.
Look, don't worry, she thinks it was all my idea.
You're not taking the blame on your own. I'll go and tell her right now.
Well, why? She'll only fire you as well.
She'll have to take you back, though.
Well, why would she? I did it.
I asked you to.
Look, just forget it. There's no point, okay? Because then we'd both be in Loserville. I'll see you around.
What's up?
It's me. I asked Daniel to hack into the computer. He said no, but then he went and did it anyway, and now he's lost his job. How over the top is that? It was just a bit of fun. It's not as if we're terrorists.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I'd front up to Rachel, but Daniel reckons he wouldn't get his job back anyway, and he's probably right. I'd get the chop as well, so it's lose-lose.
You're not going to own up?
I want to, but if I'm still working, I can throw the kid a few bucks, at least till he finds a new job. If we're both on the dole, we're both stuffed.
It's one way of looking at it. Scotty's just told us that we can't have any leave until you find
Was it you? Did you ask Daniel to tamper with the Helga software?
No.
Then why are you here?
This punishment that you're dishing out, the nurses don't think it's fair and they've asked me to come and talk to you. You've told us off. Daniel's been fired. It's over.
Just one more head to roll and then it's over. And yes, I've cancelled all leave. And I mean all, sisters included.
Tanya, you can't cancel bereavement leave. You're bluffing.
I can't stop her going, but she might not have a job when she gets back.
Tanya had nothing to do with it.
You seem very sure of that, don't you? Was it Tracy?
I don't know.
No, you wouldn't bother protecting her. You'd send her straight to the chopping block. It has to be someone closer. And there's only one person who fits that description. The nurse that's been slagging off Helga to me and anyone who would listen. It was Nicole, wasn't it? Yes.
Can I just have a minute?
Ah, and here she is. We were just talking about you, weren't we, Maia? And I was just about to ask, do you think Nicole managed to squeeze out a freebie, or did she pay Daniel to keep his trap shut?
Sorry, but I didn't...
Forget it. Was there a moment's hesitation, or did she just blurt it straight out?
So you admit to sabotaging hospital property?
Yes.
And you were ready to let someone else take the blame for that?
I was coming to tell you.
Well, it's a bit late. You should have put your hand up when I talked to the nurses.
I'm here now, aren't I?
Give me one good reason why you shouldn't join Daniel Potts in the doll queue.
I had no idea that he was actually going to hack the computer. I thought we were joking.
So what did you pay him with? Play money?
I feel like I should be calling my lawyer.
An employment lawyer. Good idea.
Please don't fire her.
Shut up, Maia.
She's a great nurse.
Great nurses don't have a string of official warnings next to their name.
Actually, some of them do. You want someone gutless with a spotless track record? Fine, we'll hire some babies fresh from nursing school. We'll need about 3 of them to do the work that Nicole does.
Of course we don't want to lose you, but this is a serious offence. I'm suspending you pending an investigation.
No, please, I'll do anything not to have that on my record. I'll do the graveyard shift for the next year or whatever.
Right now, I feel like you're a risk to have around.
I'll take some time out to reflect on the error of my ways. Please, I love my job and
2 weeks. Without pay, of course.
That's a bit severe.
I said shut up. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. Do you want one?
No, thanks. I've got to go get JJ in a minute.
I hope you're not expecting me to babysit tonight. I've made plans.
He's staying the night at Mum's.
Good.
For the record, I didn't dob you into Rachel. She guessed.
She just worked it out on her own. As if. You must have said something.
I was trying to convince her that cancelling leave for everyone was unfair, especially for Tanya right now. And when I told her Tanya had nothing to do with it, she realised I knew who did.
You were so busy sticking up for your sister that you dumped me right in it. You could have waited.
Waited for what?
For me to tell Rachel myself. I was going to. She probably would have been a bit easier on me if I had. So, Rachel worked you over, but did you have to cave? I mean, did you even try denying that I was the naughty saboteur? Of course you didn't. What's your problem? Guilt by association? Are you so screwed up about your own stuff that you have to confess to other people's sins as well now? I'm sorry. Ignore me. I'm in a foul mood.
And it's all my fault, I get that. It's not true, but hey, you have to blame someone. Can't be you, right? You're completely innocent.
I stuffed up, Maia. I don't need talent.
Yeah, and you got what you deserve, so don't take it out on me.
How could you do that? Narc on your own girlfriends.
I didn't narc on...
Never do that to you. Never.
You should be glad that I was there to put in a good word. I probably saved you from being fired.
Oh, wonderful. Now you want thanks.
I only came home to get my netball gear. Are you coming to practice?
Why would I? I don't work at Shorten Street, remember?
You can still play on...
I told you. I've made plans.
Oh, thank you. Sorry I had to call it quits so early. I still have to pack for tomorrow.
Time you going?
First thing.
You and your mum?
Yep. Same flight, same row of seats. You know, 6 months ago, if someone had said to me I'd be going anywhere with Mum, I probably would have snapped at them. If they had said that it'd be Ben's funeral, I would have... know what I would have done. Pulled my head in sooner, probably.
You're not going to?
I wish I could, but it won't work. Besides, Mum's got all the support she needs right here.
You
You give him my love.
I will.
Oh, Woofy. Hey. Good practice then, I take it?
Yeah, not bad for only 3 of us.
I'll work on Nicole for next week. I wouldn't count on her, though.
Have you lost a player?
More than one. Hang on, why wasn't your name down for this, huh? I know you used to play. I heard you telling people.
Yeah, it used to be pretty hot too.
Oh, right. Well, not cool enough for you.
No, of course not.
Why haven't you signed up then? We're screaming out for people.
You want to know the real reason?
Please?
It's this phase I'm going through. I kind of like spending time with my boyfriend.
Long walks in the park, that sort of thing.
Mushy, I know, but I don't care. It's hard enough with shift work as it is. I don't want to spend half my nights not seeing him.
There's an easy enough solution. Sign Scotty up too.
Yeah, why not? He's got the fitness for it.
Oh, I don't know.
Scotty, is that a sports gear you got in there?
Yeah, I played squash at lunchtime.
Squash? Ah. Why don't you play a real man's sport like netball? What are you doing tomorrow lunchtime?
I don't know.
Sweet. See you both at practice then.
I know, I'm the last person you want knocking at your door.
Forget it.
Just give me a minute.
No, I mean, we're sweet. Forget it. Come.
Really? I got you fired.
Yeah, from a job I can't stand. I've been looking for an excuse to leave for weeks.
I don't believe you.
If I loved it, would I have been stupid enough to do what I did? You didn't exactly hold a gun to my head, did you?
I still feel awful.
Well, don't.
You've got a baby on the way. What are you going to do for money?
Well, what I should have done ages ago. Get a proper job in IT.
Just like that?
Yeah, watch me.
Okay. Well, cool. That's you sorted. Good luck.
Well, what about you? They didn't fire you two, did they?
I put myself on unpaid leave for 2 weeks. It's a grown-up version of go to your room and think about what you've done.
Cool.
Is it? I like my job.
Well, think of it as a 2-week holiday. Go mad.
Well, go mad with me. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
I want to. Please.
Well, I'm kind of busy.
Doing what?
Working on my CV.
Now? It's 1 o'clock, you big nerd.
You've got a job in 2 weeks. I haven't.
Here's me, all ready to shout for the whole bar. Look at the place.
How'd you know it was empty?
I didn't.
It's been dead all night. Don't let that stop you getting your wallet out, though.
What'd you like?
Same again.
A beer for the lady and a bottle of your very best champers for me, please.
That's not fair.
Better make it 2 glasses.
Thanks.
I'm meeting Tanya. Oh. 3 glasses.
You can afford it. I heard your horse had another big win.
Hey.
Hey.
Missed your netball practice tonight.
I'm getting all the practice I need right here.
You're set for tomorrow?
Yeah. I told Mum I won't be long, though. I'm staying with her.
You look tired.
Yeah. Half a glass of this and I'm out of here. Sorry.
It's okay. I wasn't after a big night out.
Someone else's.
I'm hitting a few clubs later. You should join me. Celebrate your win.
Yeah, you should.
Without you.
I'll let you off the leash just this once. 'Tis a gay club you'll be going to, isn't it?
Of course. But don't worry, you'll be safe with me.
That Samoan chick I was talking to,
Yeah.
that wasn't a fit, was it?
Are you for real? Your eyelashes should have been a clue.
Thought so.
You were in there. I should left you to it. Oh, no, I thought there was more.
You have it. I'm ready for a cup of tea.
You can't pike on me now. I saved you from a 10-foot drag queen. Don't shush. Tanya and JJ aren't here.
What about Maya?
What about her? I live here too. Put some music on.
You'll get in trouble.
Do I care? Happy?
No, I'm not.
Sorry.
It's okay. You didn't know I had an early shift in the morning. Nicole did, though.
It's not even loud.
It wasn't the music that woke me up. Did you have to slam the door?
I should go.
Only if you take me with you. Is there wine at your place?
Yeah.
Great, let's go.
So you can party on and wake up Chris and Harry? No, you'll behave yourself there, won't you?
Behave yourself. Listen to it.
It's late. Stay home.
Why? It's not like I have work in the morning. Come on.
flat white, please. Sit, I'll buy you coffee.
Coffee's too much like food. Just the water's fine.
Have you called Maia?
No.
Are you going to?
I'll send her a text just as soon as my brain reconnects with my fingers.
She'll be worried.
Why? She knows I was at your place.
Exactly. My girlfriend went out for the night with my sister's boyfriend. I'd be worried too.
Well, that's pathetic. Tanya didn't care.
Tanya's not Maia, and we're not in the middle of some stupid fight.
You don't know what she did.
Get over yourself. Call her. I'll show you how it's done. You pick up the phone, you dial the number, you slap on a smile, and when she answers...
Don't. I don't want to talk to her.
I'm calling Tanya. Hey, babe. You at the airport yet? Yeah, all good. Nicole's looking a little fuzzy around the edges there.
Oh, dear. I should never have switched from white to red. And that whiskey at 4 a.m. I probably could have done without it.
Big night, huh?
I needed a blowout.
Scotty told me about your leave without pay. I'm sorry.
It's no biggie. I'll get some bureau work. I'll feed the ducks in the park. I'll read one of the 25 books beside my bed. And as soon as this hangover's gone, I'll probably get started on the next one. I'll be fine.
A staff of hundreds, and we can't even scrape together a team of 7. I mean, 6. I keep saying 7.
7's outdoor.
Oh, yes, yes.
And it's supposed to be the most popular sport in the country. What's wrong with us?
Hey, we tried.
Any luck with Nicole?
Not yet, no.
Oh, well. Guess you can pencil in a few more of those long walks with your boyfriend, huh? There's no point us entering if we can't field a team.
I'll give the nurses a pep talk, see if I can't drum up some more enthusiasm.
Good luck.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey.
Tracy might have told you that I was offered your job today.
She did mention something like that.
I also mentioned what I wanted to tip into Rachel McKenna's coffee when she wasn't looking.
The thing is, Rachel did give me the impression that you left of your own accord, so I pretty much agreed to take the job. But I don't want to do that if you want to come back.
Take the job.
Really?
No.
Tracy, we've been over this. I will look for work at St. Cat's or Central.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to. It's not fair.
I'm over it. I'd rather work elsewhere.
What, so that smug thing can sit up in her office, happy in the knowledge that she drove you out?
I resigned.
She chose a piece of software over you, Scotty, over a human being with a brain and skills and experience. She chose a piece of software over a brain.
Maia, take the job if you want to.
None of the nurses will support you.
Tracy.
Well, it's true. You've been unfairly ousted, and the nurses want to let management know they're not happy.
Don't. Just let it go.
Nah.
Okay. Now I have no idea what to do.
Well, this might help. You are either with us or you're against us. It's up to you.
Gina, could you do me a huge favour and grab a TV for me?
Finished. Sorry.
How's everything going?
Well, I worked all day today and I'm doing another shift tonight. Does that answer your question?
Oh, that's no good.
It was the only way to fulfil Huggle's predicted staffing requirements.
And no one was interested in the overtime?
It doesn't matter. They all refused to cover in support of Scotty.
Okay, well, I will approve some bureau nurses first thing in the morning.
What about tonight?
I'm sure you'll be able to cope. You're doing a great job.
Thanks anyway, Josie. But anytime you do want to pick up a shift, let me know.
Looks like somebody didn't get too much sleep last night.
It's because somebody had to come in and work another double.
Thanks to Helga.
I don't suppose you want to do a shift tomorrow?
Sorry.
I can't find anyone to fill in.
Well, I hate to say it,
But you told me so?
letting Scotty go in favour of a piece of software was a mistake, and the sooner Rachel comes to her senses, the better.
Okay, fine. But in the meantime, we do still have a hospital to run.
If you're that desperate, ask Rachel to fill in for a shift. Start her off on bedpans.
No, don't do this to me, not now.
Scotty speaking.
Scotty, it's Maia. Look, I'm really sorry to bother you, but the bureau nurse folder is locked.
No worries. It's 17...
Damn it. Sorry, I'm going to have to call you back.
Can't someone else go?
That's just the thing, there's no one else.
Do you need some help?
Yeah, you can say that again.
I'll drop by later and I'll email you all my passwords.
Thank you, you're a lifesaver. Bert, you were supposed to be here half an hour ago. Nikki, I need you to pick up a shift tonight. I know, but I've got no one else. Okay, bye. You couldn't do a double, could you, according to this veranda?
Sorry.
Please, Tracy, I am utterly desperate.
So how are we getting on?
We are seriously stressed, seriously understaffed, and Scotty is still helping with the rosters. Helga's great.
That so much?
She does have a point. The full-timers are quitting because they're sick of having their shifts messed with.
Well, I approved you more bureau nurses.
Only they're usually less experienced. They don't know the place, and so they're painfully slow. And I'm still not filling my rosters. I need support from my staff, but I'm not getting it because they no longer think it's management they answer to. It's Helga.
So Scotty wasn't overreacting?
No, and I don't know how he coped for so long because, quite frankly, I'm not.
Okay, I will explore some more options.
Which is management speak for I have absolutely no idea what to do.
I don't appreciate being undermined in front of the boss. The most annoying thing is that Helga is usually right.
You can also say the same of a magic 8-ball.
Shyla, I'd like you to continue obs on Mrs. Young.
What's she in for again?
Hip replacement with a fractured femur. I've already explained this. Have any of you done work on arthroplasties?
How about I take that one?
I thought you were about to roster off.
I was, but then I realized if I did that, I would get a good night's rest and time to spend with my partner. Why would anyone want that?
Thank you. Okay, go and get started. Any questions, ask a permanent staff member. I'm sorry, I know you really don't want to be here.
What gave it away? This is a once-off, though.
I appreciate it.
I can't see this getting any better. As long as the wards are filled with temps, then we're never going to get out of this cycle.
As long as we're stuck with Helga, we're going to be stuck with temps. I'm really grateful for your support. And Scotty's, it means a lot.
Multiple MVA downstairs. Reckon you can spare us 4 beds?
Yeah. As soon as I redo all the bed allocations I've spent the past hour doing, sure.
Sorry.
Never thought to predict that one, did you?
Did you take your dinner break?
Oh, no, I'm still finding beds.
Still? What's the problem?
That would be the constant interruption from people asking questions. Sorry, when I'm deprived of food, I get like this.
Forget it, I'm the same. Actually, why don't you go home? I'll take care of that.
Then you'll be stuck covering the rest of my shift.
It's okay. Go on, I owe you.
Thank you so much. Not you. You can go to hell.
Don't let it get to you. You're sedation, nothing but a big pile of plastic and wires.
Dedicated to ensuring that Scotty and I never move on from strangers in the night.
Go on, scoot. I don't want you here when I get back.
You know what you can do with that?
What are you doing? At least the other computers don't seem to be affected.
Can you just yell at me or something, please? I didn't mean to wreck it.
Right, so the whole thing was just an accident? The cleaner's bucket just magically emptied itself all over the mainframe.
I'm sorry. I was tired and stressed and crazy.
What does that stink?
It's the smell of dead computer.
You didn't just kill Helga, did you? No way.
Aren't you still on leave?
Punishment, you mean, for the Helga hack job? Yes, though what I did is starting to pale in comparison to what you... Hey, name one nurse in this place who hasn't wanted to do the same. You'll be a hero.
She could lose her job.
Well, a martyr then. What did Rachel say?
She doesn't know yet.
So, what are the chances of you suffering temporary amnesia and forgetting what just happened? I'm going to be fired, aren't I?
Rachel, you need to come into the hospital now. There's a situation.
You're not going to tell her it was Tracy, are you?
Not that it's any of your concern.
Well, she's your girlfriend. You don't narc on your girlfriend.
In your world.
Nicole.
Oh, shush. Let's be honest here. You've done us all a huge favour. And you quit because you hated Helga.
And now I'm back. And of course I don't want to dob you in, but what choice do I have? I'm your boss. I saw you do it.
It's okay.
What were you thinking?
I'll fess up to Rachel myself. It'll be easier that way.
No way. You'll lose your job.
We need a hand, Scotty.
Maybe we can fix it. Maybe not.
You start explaining why I've been dragged back here, and it better be good.
Helga has been incapacitated.
What do you mean, incapacitated?
I hope the insurance is up to date.
Why are you here?
You're lucky I was. The place was starting to look like a swimming pool. Haven't you seen what happened? The sprinkler must have gone off. It's made one hell of a mess. Tracy managed to shut off the water, but Helga is not looking good. I don't think she's waterproof.
Yeah, she pretty much just fried.
And why did the sprinkler go off?
I don't know.
Were any other sprinklers activated?
They don't appear to have been, no, but this came clean off, so I wonder whether it was an independent malfunction.
Right. And you expect me to believe this?
I'm sorry?
You were in major trouble last week for sabotaging Helga, yet here you are in the hospital, dripping wet, Helga drowned.
I was trying to clean up.
Nicole was just trying to help.
So it's my mess now.
Why did you do that?
I'm saving your butt. You'll lose your job if she finds out you did this, and it's not worth it.
It's beyond repair.
Told you.
At least the water damage was contained. I guess we should be thanking you, Nicole.
Apologies for dragging you in here, but I thought you'd want to know.
Nicole and Tracy have filled me in.
Right, well, it goes without saying that all the appropriate steps will be taken. There's a very regrettable situation.
Is Maia in the loop?
I haven't managed to get a hold of her yet.
She's working down on medical.
Well, I'll go track her down. We need to put together a damage control plan. Let's say my office, 10 minutes.
Sure.
Don't worry, I've taken care of everything.
What have you done?
Simply put a slightly different angle on the truth. Call it a sprinkler accident.
What?
I set it off. As far as Rachel's concerned, that's what killed Helga. Don't worry, she doesn't suspect a thing.
You were unbelievable. Do you realize the damage you might have done? I can't believe you go along with this.
She didn't. It was kind of an ambush, but it is totally brilliant, don't you think?
Look, just don't stress about it. I will go to Rachel and take the blame just as we planned.
No, you don't deserve to get the sack over this. That thing was a menace. And you should be sticking by your partner.
Rachel is expecting me. I have to go.
What are you going to tell her?
I have no idea.
A burst sprinkler pipe.
Apparently.
Right above Helga. Wow.
Well, at first I thought Helga had been deliberately put out of action. Wouldn't have surprised me. The nurses are still so anti.
Feelings have been running very high.
But I'm sure no one lost it to that extent that they'd destroy an expensive piece of...
You'd hope not. I'm just glad Nicole and Tracy were there to deal with the faulty sprinkler. The last thing we needed was a flood on top of everything else.
Nicole, what's she doing here?
Waiting to give you a lift home, as I understood.
Oh, sorry. My brain, I'm knackered.
Right, next order of business. I've taken on board your complaints and hopefully have a solution. Scotty has agreed to return as nursing manager. Assuming you have no objections.
None from me. I am delighted.
Excellent. Well, I take it the rosters have to be redone now that Helga has been incapacitated, as Tracy so aptly put it. Though I doubt you'll meet much resistance from the nurses. Scotty?
I'm happy to help rejig the rosters. I know it's a big job.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
Still up?
Oh, I didn't want to miss you. Have you eaten?
Yeah, I grabbed something on the way.
Oh, it's not the same as food made with love. Takeaways are for people without girlfriends at home.
How was your night?
Good. I called in to work to give you a ride home, but then I got caught up in all the chaos.
Yeah, Helga. What a nightmare.
Blowing sprinkler. How random is that?
Pretty random when it's only Helga that's affected.
Yeah, some would call it a modern-day miracle. Hell of a mess to clean up, though, hence the lack of ride home.
Okay.
Only you don't seem okay with it. Are you mad at me or something?
Of course not. I'm just disappointed that I missed you.
Well, the upshot of that is I got time to run you a bath, so you should jump right in.
Sounds good.
Go on, scoot.
For someone who's on voluntary stand-down, we're seeing an awful lot of you.
I just wanted to, you know, touch base about stuff.
You mean find out whether I've blabbed? No, I haven't yet. And to be honest, I have no idea what to do.
Well, don't feel guilty about that stupid machine. I won't let you.
I'm feeling guilty about Scotty. He's gutted I lied, and I don't think he's gonna forgive me.
He will.
You went in our bedroom last night.
It's hardly the crime of the century, is it? For the sake of everyone's sanity, some lies need to be told. And when everything's back to normal and everyone's happy, Scotty will understand.
I don't think we're talking about the same Scotty.
I thought you were off shopping today.
Absolutely. Shoe sale of the century. I'm just passing through.
Sorry,
I'm only buying one pair of boots, though. I've promised myself, so I should have money left over to buy my gorgeous girlfriend lunch.
That sounds nice. Where'd you have in mind?
Here?
Wow, you're all class.
I'm on unpaid leave. Where's the compromise?
I'm after Tracy.
You just missed her.
Oh, well, if you see her before I do, tell her the insurance company are here. They need a description of what happened last night.
Well, why don't I go and find her? I should probably be in the interview, so it makes sense.
Please yourself.
What about your boots?
I think gaining brownie points here is a bit more important, don't you? Why are you being so paranoid?
Because on top of vandalism, I've now committed insurance fraud.
And the only way you'll get caught is if you lose your nerve.
Or Scotty blabs.
Which he won't. So relax, block the whole thing from your mind and carry on.
How'd it go?
It was pretty straightforward. I should get back to it.
You're too being cagey. What's going on?
Well, you could hardly blame me, could you? Tracy is pretty cute. Hey, I was thinking, why don't I bring lunch in for us instead? There's this cute little deli I've been wanting to try for ages.
Nicole.
You know you love me. Back to work. Shoot.
I hope you're behaving, Nurse Miller.
Were you listening in?
Me? Of course not.
Maya's stressed about Helga, that's all.
Helga, you're celebrating this stupid thing's car did.
What is it with you people? That machine was designed specifically to help you.
Towards nervous breakdowns. Towards a hospital where machines are more important than people. If that's the case, you should be extremely proud.
I don't like the idea of Mum living on her own.
When does she get back from Christchurch?
Early next week.
Well, she should come stay at our place. Be around family.
She'll drive you mad.
She won't. Yvonne rocks, eh, Trace?
Absolutely.
Anyway, she shouldn't be cooped up on her own something grieving.
I better ask Tanya first anyway.
If I rang her now, I knew exactly what she'd say. Let the old bag move in for a bit. That's 2 votes.
Unanimous. Thank you.
No worries.
Hey. Anyone heard any rumours about Helga?
Rumours?
Why she blew up?
Ask Nicole and Tracy. They were there.
The sprinkler went off.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The sprinkler just happened to leak in one spot, right above the mainframe thingy.
Yeah, we looked up and there was a bit of a leak and then a fizz and a bit of steam and all of a sudden there was water everywhere.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I gotta earn some money, pay the bills. Ciao.
Ciao.
See ya. Well, I hope Helga's fuse solid, because I've missed the gym so many times since that thing started running my life. I'm in danger of losing a peg.
You mean you'd have a 5-pack? This I gotta see. Come on.
It wasn't all bad. Helga came through more than once.
Well, whatever. I hope they never catch the person who did it.
You don't think it could have just been an accident?
Sure, but what are the chances? Huh?
You have no proof that it was tampered with. Yeah, I can see the scratches, but that could have been done during installation or maintenance. Okay, yeah, if you're an expert, you might say that they were fresh. Okay. Right. No further questions. Thank you for your time. Bollocks!
Problem?
What do you guys did it?
I'm sorry?
One of your nurses blew up Helga. So what was just a disaster is now a budget catastrophe that could cost this hospital over $25,000. Where am I going to find $25,000? Oh, that's right. I can't.
So I suppose you have to find out who did it.
I know who did it.
Hi, what's the big emergency?
Did you do it? Helga.
Don't go there.
What were you thinking?
What do you think I was thinking? That machine was running you and everyone else ragged. Anyway, Tracy had already dumped a bucket into it. I just had to rig a leak to make it look like an accident. It was already dead, and yes, I was covering Tracy's butt. For an ex-cop, she's pretty useless at covering her tracks.
Nicole.
Oh, don't Nicole me. We had a deal. Don't ask, don't tell, okay?
They know. Rachel and the insurance company and everyone. And they're not going to pay the insurance, so the hospital is out $25,000. Exactly.
Well, no one can prove anything. So if we just keep our mouths shut, then that's an end to it.
Rachel had the look about her. She knows.
She may think it, she doesn't know. Not unless someone tells her, and why would we do that?
First up, I know everything. And second, we have a problem. Insurance isn't going to pay for the repair on Helga. They know it was deliberately damaged. I think there's only one way to prevent this becoming a police issue, and that's to front up to Rachel.
That's a guaranteed way to make it a police issue.
I don't like this any more than you do, but if we're honest, we may be able to find a way through it.
Rachel will hang us out to dry.
Not if we don't tell her.
I think that might no longer be an option. She's pretty much guessed already.
Rachel won't get the police in. She won't want the publicity.
Unless the only way to get insurance is by seeking compensation from the offenders.
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Tracy?
Sorry.
This is such a suck idea. I think we should just take off, go on the run. We can live in the forest and steal food and clothes from farmhouses. It's an option. That way, when we finally get caught in a huge blaze of publicity, we can sell exclusive rights to the story and pay off the fines.
Come on.
Enter. Yes.
We are here to tell you about the damage to Helga.
I know about the damage. It's sorted. Thank you.
We did it. I mean, I did it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I poured a bucket of water on the thing.
No, it was a faulty sprinkler.
That was me. I was trying to make it look like an accident.
It's terrifying to think that if I ever get ill, a couple of geniuses like you will be looking after me. Close the door on your way out, please.
I don't get it. We just confessed.
No, you didn't. Furthermore, this meeting never happened. And if you have a single functional brain cell in those heads of yours, you will nod and smile and never mention this to anyone. Friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, strangers. Am I completely understood?
You bailed, I knew it. Typical.
Keep your hair on, Harriet. We met with her, all right.
Except she told us to say we had never met with her and that Helga blowing up was an accident and that it's all sorted.
True.
If I ever hear another word about this from anyone outside this circle, I will see these two crucified. And if either of you so much as scratch hospital equipment, I'll have you sacked. And the police waiting when security throw you out that door.
That's you, Tom.
I better get back to it.
All's well that ends well.
Except like Rachel said, if you do anything like this again, once the police are finished with you, I'll be waiting to finish the job. You're not arguing about this staying here.
I've got pot plants that need watering.
Well, then we'll go and water them. You need looking after too.
Hi, you're back.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. Try telling this one.
I thought you were going to tidy up.
I was. I didn't think you'd be back for ages.
Told you when the flat came in.
I must have been half asleep. Sorry, the place is a bit of a tip.
All of JJ's toys, they're fine where they are. You don't have to clear up for my sake.
It won't take a sec.
She's in the middle of her breakfast. I told you I'd be imposing.
You are not. Would you tell her?
Of course not. Yeah. Sit down. You shouldn't be doing that.
I know, I'll get into trouble, won't I?
Seriously, most of it's mine.
So, I'm almost finished. How was JJ?
Begging for another bedtime story, but only from his nan.
Oh, I'll go up in a minute.
Oh, don't feel you have to. I didn't make any promises.
It's hardly an effort. He's even better therapy than housework.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
What did I tell you?
Sit down and put your feet up. Yes, I'm going to.
When?
After I have read my grandson a bedtime story. Is that allowed?
What? I didn't ask her to do it.
Well, next time don't let her.
I hope you haven't done anything nasty to Mr. Spider. JJ won't be happy if you have.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, look, there he is, still in his little web.
He's had a lucky escape then. I was just about to get up there with a broom.
Bit early for spring cleaning, isn't it?
I have to do something with myself. Why I let the girls talk me into taking so much time off work, I really don't know.
They were worried about you, and they still are.
There's no reason to be. I'm not incapacitated. Someone died.
Someone you were really close to.
If they're scared I'm going to fall apart, it's not going to happen. I've had enough grief in my life already to know how to cope with another lot.
It's different every time, though, isn't it? I mean, Dad and Morgan, for example. It hit me in completely different ways.
I think it is harder when someone's young, like Morgan.
Or Ben.
You know, that's the first time anyone's actually said his name in days. Thank you. And don't you tell Maia. I'm fine, really.
Tell you what, if you let Mr. Spider live, I will find you something else to keep you busy.
You're on.
How are you at patching jeans? Thanks for doing those. I was considering just chopping them off up to here, making them into short.
Dreadful fashion. You see it everywhere. Leaves nothing to the imagination.
It's okay, you've got the legs for it, like Maia.
What about me?
We're just talking about jeans. I'm fixing Nicole's, and I'm going to need another scrap of denim from somewhere.
There's some upstairs in a box of fabrics under my bed.
Lovely.
I'll get it.
No, you sit there. Let that polish dry.
What is going on?
Your mum's sewing and I'm just...
Taking advantage.
I am not.
I don't believe this. Are you that thoughtless or just lazy?
You did say the wardrobe, didn't you?
No, under the bed.
I won't find anything I shouldn't, will I?
Mum. That better not be something of Nicole's.
I know she's only a wee thing, but even she would have trouble squeezing herself into this.
I was going to fix that tonight.
Well, it's all done now.
I'll tell JJ it's his favourite. I'm going to pick him up from daycare. Do you want to come?
No, thanks.
Okay.
But I would like a word with you before you go.
What's wrong?
I don't like you and Nicole fighting because of me.
We're not.
Not in front of me, maybe.
What she told you?
It's not Nicole, it's you. I heard you telling her that she was lazy.
Well, she is. She hasn't lifted a finger since you've been here.
That's not true.
And expecting you to mend her jeans.
She didn't expect anything. She did me a favour. She knew I needed to keep busy. It's true. I think you've forgotten. She's still grieving herself. She knows what it's like.
And I don't.
Of course you do. Maybe it's just fresher for Nicole, that's all. If you ask me, you don't give that girl the credit that she deserves. You're lucky to have her.
Hey, you. I didn't hear you come in last night.
I tiptoed. I didn't want to get into trouble for waking Yvonne.
I'm sorry for accusing you of taking advantage. I was wrong. Mum had a word and said you were just trying to help.
I could have told you that myself, given half the chance.
I know. I get overprotective. It's stupid.
Yeah, it is. But it's kind of endearing as well. Go on, I forgive you. And because it's my first day back, you can buy the coffee. Mr. Lee, Ward 7, left that under his pillow. His wife's coming in to get it. Hey, Trace.
Hi, you're back.
Started today. How's it been with Scotty? I suppose you're getting full-on attitude over Helga.
Actually, no. Ever since you and I owned up, Scotty's been really great. But look, I've got to...
Lucky you. I feel like I'm being watched every which way I turn.
I'm sure you're not, but look, I've got to run. I got stuck at the bank. I was late back.
Like it matters. Sleep with the big boss, you get away with anything.
Is that what people think?
Mike, can you do this patient transfer? I'm just about to finish off.
Sure.
Are you ready to go?
5 minutes, are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, TK said you seemed, I don't know, not your usual self this afternoon.
I'm fine, I've just been busy.
You sure that's all it is?
Yes. Other nurses were busy too. Why don't you ask them?
Okay, just checking.
Maya, do you have any gaps in tonight's roster?
One space. I've been onto the bureau.
Oh, look.
You've just come off an ED shift.
I'll go home, we'll grab a few hours, and then I'll come back. I really need the money.
As long as you're not pushing yourself too hard.
I am truly okay and truly broke.
Happy to have you then. Gotta drag JJ away from his toys, get him fed, dressed and washed. I'm never oversleeping again.
Just slow down. I can get him to daycare. You only had to
I
ask.
can't expect you to do that. You're picking him up at the end of the day. It's not fair.
Am I complaining?
The little guy's still in his PJs. You're feeling it fine, aren't you, sweetie?
Yes.
And I'm taking over. You get going and have a nice, quiet coffee at work. That is an order.
Thank you, Mum. Here's something to brighten up your day off. A netball game today at 12:30. You can watch us take Central apart.
Yeah, about that. The thing is, I'm...
Hello?
About a 7.
Yeah, it is. Oh, great. Thank you. I'll be in later to pick them up. The netball t-shirts are ready.
Well, text the address to me later. I'll get them.
Are you sure? Sorry, you were saying about netball?
I'll tell you later. You go.
Okay, I'll just give JJ a quick kiss goodbye.
Lee, not Couple, and Grant. None.
Come on, Brooke. Watch the ball. That could have been a point for Central. Sorry, everyone.
The pressure's on. Mistakes will happen. Let's keep the comments positive.
No, Tracy's right. I need to concentrate.
Scotty!
It's that same knee again, isn't it?
Yeah, I knew I should have strapped the damn thing. It's not looking too bad, mate. Get some ice for him?
Yeah, sure. I'm so sorry, Scotty. I didn't think the ball would go that wide.
It's not your fault. It's an old injury. I should have taken better care of myself. There's no way I can play on this thing, though. Can you still get a team together?
Well, we're not defaulting to Central. Pride of the hospital rides in this game.
Maya?
Don't you worry. I've got it covered.
Oh, Scotty, I'm so sorry. It was the worst pass ever.
This is the worst knee ever.
Still, overextending for the ball, that's when the bad stuff happens.
Then I should have left it.
If we pick over every little mistake we make, will be a mess come game time. Sorry, not that your knee is a little mistake, but...
No, I totally agree. The last thing I want is for this to derail the team. So how about we give the novice a break, eh?
What happened to you?
Got a little overzealous at netball practice.
Oh, pulling Hollywoods already. It's no fun if we don't pummel you fair and square.
We? You're playing for Central?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell the team to go easy on you now.
Oh, well, that will only make the margin we win by even more embarrassing.
Oh, them's fighting words. Really looking forward to the game now. See you there.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Gerald.
I hope you're coming to see us prove you right.
I've got mountains of work to do. Sorry.
Please come. I could really use a cheerleader this afternoon.
If it was just you, absolutely. But they don't deserve me.
Just the sporty types I was looking for. Look at this. Central wins everything. Every cup, every trophy, they're always in the headlines. It has to be stopped.
We'll try our best. Thank you so much for this, Mum.
Well, I'm counting on you to do more than that. I'm counting on you to win. We need to show these guys what Shorten Street is made of.
Right. No pressure then.
Are those the uniforms? Oh. Please tell me that's not the team name.
Of course not. It's supposed to say shooters.
I'm so sorry. I should have checked them before I left the shop.
You weren't to know.
But you can't wear them on the court. You'll be a laughing stock.
We've got no time to get them redone.
Plain T-shirts. That should do the trick. I'll pop out and pick some up.
Well, come up to my office and I'll sort some money.
Scotty's out. TK's only half available. Rachel's putting thumb screws on and now this. Could things get any worse?
Of course they could. I could still be on the team.
Gerald.
What do you think? I'll have a beer and some buffalo wings, thanks, love.
It could be an advantage to wearing these, actually.
Central will laugh themselves off the court.
Ah, distraction for the boys. Some of the girls, too, huh?
I'm distracted. How did they...
Printer's error. Let's hope we've had all that bad luck for now.
Oh, well, before I say this then, I want it noted that I've tried absolutely everyone else I can think of.
Ah, you want me to work?
Vanessa's gone home sick. I need you in ED. I'm really sorry. Seems to be my job to decimate the team today.
Can you still make up numbers without me?
I can if I call in someone new.
Who?
Nicole. She's back on staff and she's coming to watch the game anyway. Answer phone. Hey, baby, it's me. I need your help desperately. We're a player down for the netball game. Could you come to the courts just before 12:30 and sub in for us? I'll make it up to you. Kiss, kiss.
Who could resist a call like that?
Nicole Beanie with skates on.
Okay, everyone. We've had setback after setback, but here we are. We've got a strong team, and we're not going to take any prisoners today.
Not even the cute ones?
Well, your man's injured for 2 seconds and you're already trading him in.
Not permanently. Be more like a loan car that you'd get from a garage.
Okay, let's warm up, people. You'll be fine, Brooke.
Well, I might be, but who am I going to take out on the court?
See if you can make it one of the Central players. Just watch the ball, take time before you pass, enjoy yourself. Thanks. Mum, you're a lifesaver.
I hope you don't mind, but I improvised a little.
Oh, that's so cool.
How did you manage that?
The iron on, so I would suggest hand washing rather than machine wash.
Ah, these are brilliant. Thanks, Yvonne.
Much more stylish than the opposition, I have to say.
Oh, good timing, baby. Here.
Oh, they look really good.
You're playing, aren't you?
Yeah, but
Try this one on for size, then.
I would, but I've already got one.
Did you run into Mum on the way in?
Not exactly. I tried to tell you this morning. I'm playing for Central.
Thanks so much for coming in, guys. I really appreciate it.
Okay, guys, remember the plan. Work the ball around the circle area, okay? We don't want to take risks. Okay, I want everyone doing stretches now.
There's no point in having tactics when she's probably blabbing them as we speak. How could she ditch us like that? And for them, when she knows how important this game is to us.
Don't ask me. I'm only your girlfriend.
I didn't think it would be a big deal, okay? I was doing some shifts at Central and they needed an extra player.
It's nice to know where your priorities are.
Come on, it'll be a bit of fun. Just a bit of friendly competition.
Hey, Nick. Get over here.
Breathing through it, breathe. Okay, there's only one thing for it. We have to nail their butts.
Nicole is pretty good on defence. I say we put our best players out there.
Good idea. Okay. So, Tracy, TK, Erin, Beth and Joanne. You're on first with me. Brooke, you'll sit this one out. Okay. I just don't want everyone getting tired at the same time. We'll save you for the second half.
Shake a leg, you lot. Looks like they're ready to start.
Okay, guys, we're on. Show no mercy.
No mercy it is.
1, 2, 3, shot!
Central's ball.
You are way too aggressive. That was totally borderline.
According to the rules, it's not.
Really? And whose rules would those be? Because in the rules I follow, you don't shaft your mates when they need you.
It's just a game.
Oh, you made it. I thought you would.
God knows they don't deserve it. How are we doing?
Could be better.
Oh, dear. Why are you sitting down?
Because my teammates stood me down.
And why did they do that?
Because they think I'm useless. And they'd be right, wouldn't they?
It's Nicole playing for the other team. That is appalling. What about our secret plans, our tactics? You're not useless, it's just the other girls being me. Have an orange. And if they think they're getting any, they can go and jump.
Right, guys. I'm off to be AGP for a bit. You need to step it up.
You're our strongest player. Come on, an extra half hour won't matter. We're dying out there.
Dig deep and stay focused. It's not over yet.
I don't know, they're pretty good.
If cheating is your idea of good, Nicole's blocking is seriously marginal.
Well, if they're giving it to us, you give it back double, okay? Okay? Brooke, you're up.
Ignore those idiots. You have practiced and you have trained and you are ready for this. Go on, get up there and make me proud. This instant.
It's all about you, there's a surprise.
Oh, no. Brooke, over here. Brooke.
What are you doing? No, no.
You can do it. You can do it.
Brooke, pass here.
2 points.
Yes!
Give me a B, Brookie!
Where did that come from?
Well, that race paid off, and we're in the lead.
We could win this, not impossible.
Hey, guys, pick it up, pick it up.
Oh my goodness, this is beyond nerve-wracking.
Come on, shorties, you can do it!
Yeah, give them heaps, just 2 more points.
Maia.
Central's game.
So close. Always knew I cut out to be a winner. Well done. Thanks, man. Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Great shot.
It was a fluke.
Sorry, but this girl deserves a beer. Another year, another Central victory circus. I could cry right now. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Hey, we all did our best. Everybody tried really hard.
Next to you guys.
Oh, hey, any word on Kieran?
The surgery went well.
I wonder how Sophie's coping.
You know the first thing I thought? Who done it?
Eh?
Come on, this is the guy who's on speed dial with gangs and hookers. That blonde chick said he just fell, but I don't know. What blonde chick? Jane.
She's back.
Mm-hmm. Come to stick the knife in, have we?
Of course not. I came to thank you for the great game. Look, you guys, I'm sorry. I was working at Central. They asked. I said yes. I couldn't get out of it. Don't freeze me out, please. You played so brilliantly today.
You know, I think somebody deserves a special thank you. Brooke. Without your superstar goal, we would have been history.
Yeah, you put your personal feelings aside and stepped up when we needed you.
Well, despite my numerous stuff-ups.
Water under the bridge. What matters is you were there for us. Okay, shooters, who's up for a drink at the RV?
I will meet you there.
What's this? I don't get to celebrate with you.
If it were up to me. But you know how it goes. No I in team.
And lastly, I need your annual leave forms. If I don't get them by the end of the week, I'll assume you're not interested in holidays. Right, it's us.
Why is he being so mean?
Is this about his friend who died?
Yeah. Horrible, huh? Coming home and finding him OD'd.
Can we not mention any of this to Scotty? He's got enough on his plate.
Hey, we feel for him, honestly. It doesn't mean he has to take it out on us.
Happy smile, a kind word. Might help stop the exodus to Central.
Exodus? Who else is thinking of leaving?
Else?
Vanessa reckons she's off.
Might be.
And Trisha.
Same with Ian, I heard.
Why? The money's not any better over there.
But you don't get messed around as much.
Does Central offer subsidised health insurance in its nursing contracts?
Doubt it. Why?
What would you say if you knew that Scotty was trying to jack it up for us?
For real?
It's early days yet, but he's doing his damnedest. And he'll let you know more once it is a done deal, okay?
Sweet. Go, Scotty.
Hey, how'd the meeting go?
Sorry, no time. Got to make sure the new meals get a tick from the DHB.
Yes or no?
No, their offer wasn't good enough.
You'll keep negotiating, though?
Sorry, Scotty, their bottom line didn't match ours.
What about other companies?
Well, in the future, maybe, but right now, the health insurance deal for the nurses is dead.
And You're just going to leave it at that then?
Scotty, I did my best. Now I have to focus on more pressing matters.
Leave forms, as requested. We've even done some negotiating, so we're not all skiving off at once. It's just a little way to show our thanks for all that you're doing.
Everyone understands you're going through a rough time, yet you're still organising to help us out.
All the nurses with kids are dead keen. Cheap health insurance could really save.
Wait, what are you talking about? Who told you this?
Tracy. Is it really such a big deal that we know your approval rating has gone through the roof?
I'm not trying to get approval. I'm trying to run a nursing department, and the insurance deal is off. It's dead.
Turn that frown upside down, boy.
Oh, sorry. Mind a blank.
Or
Or what?
some people in couples have this theory that people not in couples are sadly missing out. I don't subscribe to that theory myself.
Well, I'm very happy being single. Not that it's anyone's business.
Good. Stick to your guns, TK. Don't let your chronic lack of a girlfriend and scandalous waste of your manly charm get you down.
Thank you. I think. Catch you later.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Sweet. Thank you. Okay. Without laughing or taking a mickey, can you explain to me what a cactus cloth body polish is?
Is there something you want to tell me?
Fine.
Personally, I have no idea, but it sounds painful.
Sarah's stressed out, right? So I ring up the spa to book her a relaxation treatment tonight, but they're all booked out. Best you can do for me is a...
Cactus, body, scrubby, whatever. I really don't think you should go there. But I happen to know the most blissful spa in the world. It's about an hour out of town. I can give them a call if you want.
Yeah, it's too far away. She won't finish work until late.
Well, do something at home then. Cook her a nice meal, give her a massage.
Yeah, well, we do that all the time. You know, it just needs to be something different.
Buy her something expensive. You can never go wrong with diamonds.
Yeah, relaxation, Miss Miller. Okay, it's all about relaxation, so some serious suggestions, please.
They were serious. Totally.
Nicole, how would you feel about a shift in ED?
Not good at all.
Why?
Well, I tried that once, remember? It made me very sure theatre's where I belong.
You should consider widening your horizons.
Don't you want me in surgery anymore?
You're one of our best scrub nurses, but why not pick up a few shifts in other departments? But you'll get a bit more experience and you can add it to your CV. So I can put you down for a shift tomorrow?
You know the team in ED. You know how the place runs. I think you'd be great.
Me too.
Then why not?
For a first attempt at paella, that was really good.
I'll say, Mum. Isaac doesn't know what he's missing out on.
It's always nice to cook for someone else.
I'm going to keep you on.
Yeah, I reckon.
Actually, I've been thinking of moving back to my own place. I've been here a while now.
You're not going anywhere, Mum.
Well, I can't stay with you forever.
What is the rush? We love having you.
Oh, voice of an angel.
An angel who should be fast asleep by now.
Ah, you relax. I will go and read him a story.
Hey, about ED.
Yeah?
They won't put me in recess straight away, will they? And I will be precepted.
What's all this?
Nicole's in ED tomorrow.
I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Of course you will. You can read ECGs, right? Because you'll have to take heaps and recognise when they're abnormal, and you'll have to be on hand to help with assessments, cannulation.
Right.
And you'll be expected to plaster.
Maya.
What's so funny?
She's winding you up.
Don't be a big meanie. I'm nervous enough as it is.
Relax, babe. Tanya's right, you'll be fine.
Nicole, you only have to put a bottom sheet on.
Oh.
And the blanket you just chuck at the end of the bed.
Sorry.
That's all right, it's no biggie. Look, I know ED can seem a bit daunting at first, but you will get the hang of it. And if you have any questions, just ask me.
What do you want me to do?
Mr. Knowles in cubicle 2, he needs IV flu clubs for his cellulitis.
On it.
Making extra work for yourself there, Morrison.
No, that was my fault.
Oh, well, we do things a little differently down here, mate. You have to be on your game.
I'll be fine. I'm a theatre nurse compared to that. ED will be a walk in the park.
Walk in the park, huh? Well, In that case, Mr. Tierney in cubicle 3 needs to be admitted. Put in a line, do cultures and an ECG.
But Tracy just asked...
It's all right, Mr. Knowles can wait. Go easy on her, yeah? She's really nervous.
I think so. She didn't sound it to me.
How are we going?
I think I know what's wrong.
Oh, yeah. We can suggest things, but diagnoses aren't strictly our job.
I know, but I'm sure she's got acute appendicitis. I've seen it before in theatre. Right iliac fossa pain, nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite.
You sure?
I'd bet on it.
Well, you better tell TK.
What's up?
I think Mrs. Heston has acute appendicitis.
Okay, Mrs. Heston, I'm just going to take a look at you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Was it more painful or the same?
The same.
When did you last have your period?
A while.
Okay, thank you. Organise an urgent ultrasound scan.
But why?
Because she's probably got an ectopic pregnancy. Did you do a pregnancy test?
No, I was about to, but she's got all the signs of acute appendicitis.
Actually, no, she doesn't. Nice try, though.
Purulent green exudate, fever and erythema. I reckon this is Pseudomonas. But we should probably have TK take a look first. TK?
I'd say Pseudomonas.
So what next?
Well, take a wound swab to confirm and give her 2 grams of IV flucloxacillin.
Okay.
To be honest, Nicole, I'm a little bit surprised.
About what?
Well, you must have seen this sort of thing in surgery before. I thought you would have picked up on it. So you fell on the deck.
It's pretty deep, isn't it?
Ouch. You okay to remove it?
Sure, but shouldn't we have a local?
Well, the local will be more painful than the removal of the splinter, so let's see if we can disguise the pain another way. Distraction.
A comic book?
Hey, don't knock it till you've tried it. You a comics boy, Billy? Here you go, champ.
Cool. Okay. Now, this may hurt a little bit, so I need you to be really brave, okay? Okay. I just need you to be a brave boy one last time. Here we go. All done.
Okay, how are we doing here?
Well, the splinter's out, and I just gave Billy his tetanus shot.
Ah, then you guys are all good to go.
Can I keep this?
Knock yourself out. See, worked a treat.
What happened here?
Water on the knee.
I was in his medical notes. Probably just some soft tissue injury, nothing to worry about. Bye, Billy.
Hi. I've seen something like that in surgery. I wonder if something's affecting his epiphyseal plate.
You mean his growth plate? Well, if that was the case, he'd be in a lot of pain, was he?
Completely the opposite.
In case closed.
TK,
Where have you been? We're busy here.
I've been on the computer. Chris had a similar case to Billy's last year, and I think the bursitis around Billy's knee...
Whoa, you're late because you've been playing on the computer.
Not playing, researching. I had a strong feeling about
You're an
Billy.
ED nurse today, Nicole.
I know that.
It's not your job to diagnose patients, and it's not your job to go researching because you feel like it. It's your job to be here.
Sorry.
Besides, I'm sure the doctor who saw Billy in the first place got it right the first time. You said yourself he didn't exhibit any pain.
That's exactly why I had to look into it. I think he needs x-rays.
Well, when you've got time, you can call his GP and tell him to sort it. We're busy here.
But then he'll have to pay.
That's not an emergency. Now go to cubicle 3 and take full screen bloods.
No.
Excuse me?
What's going on?
Bloods, cubicle 3.
No. There's something wrong with Billy, and you should have noticed.
Nicole!
If you won't do anything about it, then I'm going to call his mother and tell her to take Billy to Central. Hey!
One more word, and I'm giving you an official warning. Go and do your job.
It was only the most frustrating shift I've ever worked. This kid came in, Billy. Has TK made a formal complaint?
No, but he said you were obstructive and insubordinate. And I saw that with my own eyes, didn't I?
He wouldn't listen to me. This little boy has
It was
something...
only your second shift in ED. You were meant to be learning.
But this kid has something underlying. I'm sure of it. And I tried to talk to TK about it, and he shut me down.
While you're welcome to express an opinion, the doctors say is final.
The doctor is wrong.
No, it's your attitude that's wrong. Who do you think you are?
An experienced scrub nurse who spotted something amiss and...
Oh, that's much better.
I know I'm right. So, let me go back down to ED tomorrow and I will convince TK to get that patient back in and...
No, I don't think so. You're out of ED.
I'll pull my head in.
No, your instinct was right the first time. You don't belong there. I'm rostering you elsewhere.
That doesn't seem fair.
Because it's not. He wouldn't even listen, just like TK. What is it with these men?
Scotty was pretty keen to get you an ED. You must feel really strongly that you're in the wrong.
Oh, no way, you're not.
I'm not what?
Taking Scotty's side.
I'm not taking anyone's side. Not without hearing the full story first.
Okay, this kid, Billy Hammond, he's suffering from an undiagnosed injury.
You think?
I'm 99% sure. He has unexplained bursitis and he needs an X-ray or to see a doctor at Central or something. If I just call the family...
Call the family and recommend they get a second opinion? Nicole, you can't.
Why not?
Because you'd be grossly undermining TK, who happens to be an excellent doctor. You know that's true.
Even the best make mistakes sometimes.
You're just not used to ED. Patch and dispatch, that's how it works down there.
And if it puts a little boy in danger?
The doctors in ED know what they're doing. Let it go, Nicole.
Girls, enough. Why don't you go out and have a nice glass of wine? I'll stay and look after JJ while you relax and forget about work.
Good idea.
Forget about work.
This was a really good idea.
Yeah, on your own. But I'm still worried about Billy.
What?
I can't help it.
Changing the subject now. Shall we order some tapas? Oh, except Mum has got dinner in the oven. Nicole, don't ruin the night, please.
How am I doing that?
By obsessing about work?
I am not. I think it might be an old bone injury which is healed with a deformity.
If that were the case, the kid would be in pain and the parents would have brought him in.
Not all parents do that.
Right, so they're abusing him now?
I didn't say that exactly.
So they brought him in for a splinter today, but they've ignored a bone injury. Honestly, you're just making up stories now.
Oh, at least I care.
Where are you going?
To the hospital to get the Hammond's phone number.
No, you are not. We have just ordered this bottle of... Nicole!
The Hammonds are back.
Well spotted. We have you to thank for that.
Really?
Mother said she couldn't stop thinking about what you told her, and so she got Billy out of bed and dragged him back in here. You freaked her out, Nicole.
But it got her back here. It's a good result as far as I'm concerned.
Actually, it doesn't concern you anymore. And what are you doing back here? You're off duty anyway.
Going beyond the call. I care, so sue me.
Then what if TK finds out that you've wasted everyone's time and worried Mrs. Hammond unnecessarily?
I'm pretty confident that that won't be the case.
Well, even so, you are pretty close to the bottom of TK's favourite person list right now, so if I were you, I'd get out of here.
Sure. But no matter what you or TK say, I'm not sorry. Oh, come on. I already said I'm sorry.
Leaving me here on my own like a loser.
I know. I'm bad, bad, bad.
You're doing it now, aren't you?
Doing what?
Thinking about that patient.
No. TK.
Right. Let me guess, you want to know about Billy Hammond?
No. She wants to say she's sorry for being pushy yesterday.
Hey, it's okay. I owe you an apology, Nicole.
What happened?
Well, the x-rays showed an old distal femur injury which was left untreated. That caused the osteomyelitis, which caused the bursitis.
Whoa.
How could it be left untreated? He would have been in excruciating pain.
Exactly. So we ran a few tests, made a few calls, did a tentative diagnosis, and it turns out Billy has congenital insensitivity to pain.
Which explains why he didn't even flinch when I took that splinter out.
I didn't even know that existed.
Well, it's pretty rare. We'd probably still be in the dark if it wasn't for this one.
I owe you an apology too. I didn't need to get quite so bullshy.
It's cool.
Good girl. Have a good day, Smarty Pants.
Thank you.
Nicole, feel like another shift in ED?
Sorry?
TK suggested another chance.
Well, that would be great. Thanks, Scotty. I learned heaps yesterday.
Okay, you're not crowing on about the fact that you were right and they were wrong and everyone should have listened to you, including me?
I'm just glad that the boy's getting sorted, and I intend on being less confrontational from now on. Got to keep the attitude in check.
Who is this imposter and where is Nicole?
I'm sure she'll still throw a weight around every now and then.
Only if I feel I'm not being listened to.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Have a good day.
Very mature.
I know, eh?
Hi. They told me on the desk you're up here.
Gerald called in sick. Why are you here?
I just dropped Nicole off. Are you sure you're up for being Callum's PA?
I have done it before, you know.
So why do you look so worried?
Because I've probably forgotten how to do half this stuff.
I'm sure it will all make perfect sense once you get into it. You know what Gerald's like.
I'll be fine, as long as I can work out the colour codes.
What's wrong with him anyway?
Tummy bug, as far as I know. He'll be back on board tomorrow, I hope.
Call me if you need a hand. I'm not doing anything.
What have you done with JJ?
I'm on a play date.
So go and enjoy yourself while you can. You don't want to waste your time hanging around here when you don't need to.
I don't mind. What needs doing?
Nothing I can't do myself.
I just don't want you getting all stressed. You've had enough of that lately.
It's one day, Maya. I think I'll survive.
Okay. Backing off now. Call me if you need me.
Shoo.
My spies tell me you haven't been out of this office all morning.
Your spies have got it wrong then. I've made 3 separate trips to the photocopying room and the darn thing still isn't finished.
What isn't?
The agenda for this afternoon. What are you doing back here?
I came in for netball practice and to shout you lunch.
Oh, that's a nice thought. I might be free this time tomorrow.
So what can I do?
There is something.
Anything?
Can you pick up the catering order? I thought I would have got away by now.
Just tell me where to go.
The address is on there. And don't worry about paying. They'll invoice us later.
What time's the meeting?
2 o'clock, on the dot.
Leave it to me.
Where is everybody?
I'm somebody.
Well, you might have to be. No one else has turned up. Here. Nice catch. You're on the team.
But I'm the smelly kid that played for Central, remember?
Me too. Now we play for Shortland Street. Hey, Brooke.
Oh!
Sorry. Are you coming to practice?
I can't. I've got a pile of discharge summaries to finish.
See? We need you.
But I'm not dressed for it.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I suppose I could coach from the sidelines. Somebody needs to.
Oi! Yes, you are still the fairest in the land. Far too gorgeous to be getting all sweaty practicing for some dumb netball game.
Sorry I didn't make it.
What happened?
I had to drag Mum to the cafe for lunch. She wouldn't have eaten otherwise. Of course, it took me half an hour to get her there. And now she wants me to go and pick up the catering for this afternoon's meeting with the ministry.
That's a bit off. I know she's your mum.
I volunteered. She won't admit it, but she's struggling.
You are an angel.
You're smelly.
And I'm starving. What food are the bigwigs getting?
I'm a bit worried about that. It's all bakery stuff.
Yum. Still me a Danish, one of those apricot custardy ones.
Actually, I might go somewhere else.
Why?
I don't think Mum's clicked. We've just introduced this new healthy choice menu for the patients. It's one of the things they'll be talking about at the meeting.
So?
So I can hear Callum now. Yes, the menus are a great success. Here, have another cream bun.
Well, I don't see the problem, but then again, I'm crazed with hunger, so ignore me.
Oh, you're cutting it fine.
Sorry, traffic.
I hope there's enough.
There's heaps.
What's this?
What does it look like? You've seen sushi before, haven't you?
I don't understand.
You know what they're talking about in there, don't you?
Well, I should do. I typed the agenda 20 times.
This new healthy menu thing is really big for the hospital. I thought sushi would be more appropriate. What's wrong?
What do you think I ordered anyway? Cream buns and chocolatey eclairs?
Something like that?
Oh, give me some credit, Maya. There is such a thing as healthy baking, you know.
Does it matter? We've got all this.
Yes, it matters. It matters if you're pregnant and you can't eat sushi. It matters if you're allergic to seafood, which one of them is. What am I supposed to do now?
Come on, Pam, quick, pour her a glass of wine. Hi, how'd you get on with the bakery?
Could have been worse, I suppose. I called an urgent courier. It was all on Callum's desk in 20 minutes.
Phew.
At major expense, I might add.
I'm happy to pay for it. Send me the bill.
Don't worry, I will.
I'm really sorry. I was only trying to help.
It's the way you went about it. Full marks for initiative. But if you'd bothered to talk to me first, you could have saved us both a lot of stress.
Yeah, I know.
But I have worked in that place for years, but I still can't be trusted to get anything right, can I?
It's not about the job.
It's about what you've been through, Mum.
You think I've been driven mad by grief? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Look, you've both had grief in your life. You know what it's like. There are 2 things that'll help you get through it.
Time.
3 things.
Family.
And work. Not too much of any of them.
That's why I was trying to help.
And that's why I've decided to move back home.
Why? Why be miserable by yourself?
When I can be miserable here with you. Thank you for everything that you have done, both of you. Now, Friday night, dinner at my place. Put that in your diaries. And no, I don't need any help with the catering thing.
Everyone gets so stuck inside during winter. I reckon we should go out after work and have a few drinks.
At the IV?
It's the closest.
Especially for me. All right, I'm in.
What about you guys? Drinks tonight?
Sure. What drag's got you along? I'm keen.
Awesome. Who else?
Well, there's Brooke. We're kind of roommates.
Have you talked to her this week? I reckon she's in a right mood.
Yes, Zoe said the same, but Brooke has her mother, who I hear has recently done a runner from rehab. And like I said to Wendy, it can't be the easiest time for her.
Well, I thought these drinks were meant to cheer us up. I'm feeling depressed already.
That's Brooke for you.
He's giving me a hard time because I want to go to Hawaii. I mean, how often does a chance like that come along?
Oh, for him, probably once every other school holds.
True. That family's rolling in it.
All the more reason he should be happy for me.
Mind you, if it were Maia leaving tomorrow, I'd be pretty miffed.
You'd be jealous you weren't going too.
Jealous we weren't going together. I would miss you.
I'd find a way of getting you up there.
Isaac could go at the drop of a hat, couldn't he? Money is no problem.
He's got exams. Anyway, Libby is my sister. It's my holiday. Why shouldn't I go by myself?
Sounds like someone wants to fly solo. Should Isaac be worried?
I'm not kidding. He threw the lot at me. Custard apple bowl. Right down my front. The grumpy old sod. I almost scooped it back up and threw it back at him.
But she didn't, because that's not what nurses do.
No, we have more subtle ways of exacting revenge.
Stop it, Nicole. You'll give Penny completely the wrong idea.
Oh, look, there's Tracy. I'm meant to be job shadowing her first. Hopefully she'll show me how things are meant to be done.
Of course she will. She's a marvellous nurse, just like these 3, when they're not being silly about it.
What's she like, Tracy?
Oh, she's hard as nails. Used to be a cop, you know. You'd better watch yourself.
Really? She's just winding you up. Tracy's lovely. So she's not a cop?
She was.
She used to work undercover.
But she left the force to go back to nursing.
She's still got that cop thing going on sometimes. Guilty until proven innocent.
It's a bit mean.
But it's a bit right, too.
Okay, good to know.
Big flight tomorrow.
Yeah. Night, Mum.
As for you, Mr. Gorgeous Single Guy, what's the story? Why no action?
You tell me.
Well, you can't be putting out the right signals, can he, Maya?
Definitely not, because we know at least 3 nurses who fancy you.
Do you want to know who they are?
Maybe.
Only maybe. You know what this means?
He's got his eye on someone. Just promise me it's not Brooke again.
It's not Brooke.
So who is it?
It's no one.
Oh, yeah, whose brilliant idea was this?
Mine, I think.
Promote that nurse immediately.
You can have a gold star, will that do?
Good enough.
What do I get?
Hey, it's my reputation you're messing with.
And wait till I get you home, I will mess with way more than that.
They're from a grateful patient.
No, just someone I was worried about, and I poked my nose in, but all's well now.
Oh, that's good. Are you waiting for your dad?
I was, but he just cancelled on me.
Oh, we'll join you then.
There's something up.
Kind of, but I've gone off the idea of telling Dad because he'll go all caveman.
You can tell us.
I think I'm being followed.
By a guy? Are we talking mooning boy or freaky obsessive here?
Well, he's not a boy.
The latter, then.
Maybe.
Well, who is he?
Ash Fuller, he's a lecturer. We went out for a bit.
And you called it off?
A couple of days ago.
What's he doing? Calling, texting?
Well, he crashed dinner at Hunter's flat. And then he showed up at my place later that night. And now I think he's following me. He was in the park today on my way to tech, and I've never seen him there before.
Well, this Ash can expect a visit from us. We're way scarier than your dad.
I don't think so. Have you called the police?
Rachel thought I should, and so did Dad. When I tell them that now I think he's following me, they'll be dragging me down to the station.
They shouldn't have to.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything against the law.
You're worried that you're crying wolf.
But you don't trust him?
Not really.
Then trust your instincts. You have to deal with it before something bad happens. Oh, hey, I was just going to call you. Are you free to babysit tonight or not?
Sorry, when were you saying?
Tonight. Are you okay? The guy isn't still hassling you, is he?
I got a weird phone call last night. There was someone there, but they wouldn't say anything.
We'll tell the police again. The more they have against him, the more they can do for you. You did tell them about Ash following you.
I took care of it myself, and the phone call was probably a wrong number.
Do you really think that? You don't know this Ash guy that well. He might be harmless, or he might not be.
Nicole, meeting in my exam room in 5 minutes. I'll brief you and the others on the shoulder arthroscopy that replaces today's lumbar laminectomy.
Sunny Belleville.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I thought his surgery was off.
Well, now it's back on.
Why didn't you tell me? I'm still keen to assist.
It's pretty straightforward stuff, and you can't get the man's autograph while he's sedated.
It's not
You
why
have
I'm...
enough people fawning over him without you joining in.
Forget it.
Mrs. Chetwynd wasn't a happy customer?
I don't blame her, but the powers that be have spoken.
Meaning Callum. Thought it was odd that he made the changes himself.
It's done. Let's just get on with our jobs, shall we?
Got it. He's the rugby league guy, eh? Would you want me in your pub quiz team or what?
Sunny Belleville? What about him?
Meet you in my exam room.
Would 2 desserts be wrong? That creme brulee wouldn't have fed a mouse.
Thank you.
There's still ice cream in the freezer.
That was for Sophie.
That's okay. I wasn't hungry.
Oh, now you've hurt its feelings. I'll have to make it feel better.
I'm going to go up and check on my angel. Thanks so much for coming at short notice.
Anytime. See ya.
Do you want me to walk you to your car? Or I can see if that big burly Samoan guy's home next door.
That's okay. Your ice cream will melt. And I'm parked nearby.
Are you sure?
Of course.
These are meant to be hand wash only.
Oops. Oh well, we need snazzy new uniforms anyway. Good for team morale.
Who's going to pay for that?
The social club? Isn't that what it's for?
Rachel came up with the money for those, not Mum.
But Yvonne holds the purse strings to the social club.
And?
And 2 of her daughters are on the netball team, 2.5, counting me, so why wouldn't she fork out?
Mum takes the use of social club funds very seriously. Us playing won't make a difference.
Oh, I'll have to find something that will. I need a mover and shaker to make a very important call for me.
Callum's not in yet.
I don't need Callum, I need you.
What for?
To okay the social club's purchase of something vital for the morale of the hospital.
Oh, you've come to the wrong mover and shaker, I'm afraid.
Well, you're the treasurer, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but the president gets the final word on any social club spending.
What am I giving the final word on?
The netball team's in dire need of new uniforms.
You had new uniforms not long ago. Management paid.
Not to sound ungrateful, but the quality's a bit iffy. They're starting to fall apart.
You'll have to make them last the rest of the season. The social club provides events for all hospital staff, not small select groups like a netball team.
Oh, how is your book club catering to all hospital staff?
Everyone was invited to participate.
Same with the netball team.
Except for uncos like myself.
Okay, but everybody was welcome to try out. Be reasonable. It is a social netball team.
Who already have adequate uniforms, which I might add is not a vital component of a social netball team.
Surely you understand. You don't play your best if you don't feel your best.
Motion seconded and carried. No money for the netball team.
Be all dictatorial about it. I pay my fair share. I should get a say on how it's spent.
What's this?
The social club. I went to talk to Gerald about replacing our tatty netball uniforms. Then Mum Mugabe steps in and...
Steady on.
Well, how come I'm not allowed the money for netball, but Yvonne's allowed the money for a boring book club? It's not fair.
Life isn't either, but Mum's president and what she says goes. Sorry.
So, you haven't attended a single social club event?
I've only been a staff member for 5 minutes.
But a social club should be welcoming new members with open arms, don't you think?
I guess.
Oh, obviously things need to change then. Expect a formal invitation sometime soon, Wendy. Netball or book club? Which would you rather see your social club money go towards?
Netball. Particularly the aftermatch drinks.
Are we getting some cash from Yvonne?
It depends. Were you keen on joining the knitting society?
Please tell me you're joking.
I am. But you wouldn't have been surprised, would you? The feedback's been pretty thumbs down.
You've been busy then.
More sports, more drinking, less stuff like book clubs.
That would depend on who you ask.
I did a short but broad survey.
You can't have sport and drinking all the time. Mum puts huge effort into finding fresh things for the social club to do.
3 events for the rest of the year, including the Christmas party. Huge effort.
You're always welcome to make suggestions.
Okay. Sports and drinks.
This is about the netball uniforms again.
No, it's much bigger than that now. I appreciate all the work you've done over the years, Yvonne, but the people have spoken. It's time for fresh blood.
You?
Me. I hereby offer myself as candidate for the presidency of the social club. Come on, admit it. If she wasn't your mother, you'd feel exactly the same way I do.
I'm not playing piggy in the middle.
Yvonne's idea of running the social club is so 20th century. It needs to be dragged into the 21st, which is where I come in.
Just give it a rest, will you? Mum, what a nice surprise.
Actually, it's Nicole I'm here to see.
Hey, Yvonne. I hope you're not mad at me.
Because you told me that I'm doing a terrible job running the social club.
I didn't say that as such.
Actually, I've been thinking about what you did say.
You have?
If you think you should be the new president of the social club, how about we put it to a vote?
Really?
Before I left the hospital, I sent everyone this memo.
You're going to hold an election?
Tomorrow?
In the caf.
A bit of consultation would have been nice.
Why drag this out longer than we need to? This way, it is done and dusted.
Well, it hardly gives me any time to campaign.
Don't look at me. I am staying out of this.
This is what you wanted, isn't it?
Fine. Tomorrow it is.
May the best woman win.
But I thought you were over Yvonne running the social club.
Nicole, you're putting words in my mouth. Besides, I told you I hardly know Yvonne, or you, for that matter.
Exactly. See, if I was president of the social club, I'd make sure we had lots of get-togethers so that newcomers like yourself could get to know everybody.
You'd probably have them drinking so much they'd forget everyone they met.
With all due respect, I like you both, but I think it's best if I stay out of it.
Do what you feel is right. I'll see you in the caf.
No point asking who you'll be voting for today. Is something wrong?
I tried to ring you last night.
Yeah, we were watching a DVD, so we turned our phones off. What's up?
Sean. Kieran's brother, Sean. He's dead.
Is what?
Kieran found out last night. He died in a fire in Thailand.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
I know. It's weird. I never expected it to end like this.
Me neither. But I guess he got what he deserved in the end. That's the main thing. But still, poor Kieran. He was his brother.
Hi. Sorry. Is Kieran here?
He's back at the bar.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but I'm voting for Yvonne.
What a Judas.
Excuse me?
I stuck my neck out for you over the whole Helga thing, and this is how you repay me. Nice.
Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Thank you, everyone, for giving up your time. This will not take long. We'll both speak, have a quick vote, and then go about our business. So, without further ado, Nicole.
Thanks. First of all, I would like to lead a big round of applause for Yvonne and all the sterling work she's done as president of the social club. But I would also like to say it's time for a change. We all work hard. We deserve to play hard. And I don't know about you, but when I hear the words social club, I don't think about reading a book.
Cheeky beggar.
And so, if you vote for me, I promise more fun and good times. Oh, and new netball uniforms, because once we have run our rank. That's all. Cheers.
Thank you, Nicole, and thank you, everyone, for your support. I have tried my very best over the last few years to offer a wide variety of social club events, including the ever-popular Christmas parties, which have always been an incredible success. So, if you do me the honour of re-electing me as president, then I promise that... Where was I? I promise to serve you all to the best of my abilities. So, if you want me to remain as your president of the social club, then go to the left of the room, and if you want Nicole as your new president, then go to the right. No, that's my left, which is your right.
Why can't we just do this by ballot?
Public vote is a fair vote.
Sucks to be you, right?
I'm abstaining.
Is it too late to sneak out?
Of course it is.
So what do we do?
In the interest of fairness, you go left.
Then you go right.
Right.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
It's a tie.
I'm abstaining.
You have to vote.
I can't.
Of course you can. You have to.
No.
Then where's Gerald? Someone go and drag him back in here to vote.
Maya, some of us have jobs to get back to. Please vote.
Yay! New netball uniforms, here we come.
Did you lose? Oh my gosh, that means it's all my fault.
No, if you had voted, there would have been a tie, and I couldn't be coping with a co-presidency.
Oh, you in control of the hospital social club.
Correctamundo. Well, you looking after all the cash money side of things and me being the social genius.
Count me out.
Eh?
If Yvonne's out, so am I. You're on your own.
Well, where's your team loyalty?
Oh, it was bad enough being Yvonne's treasurer. No offence, but I cannot imagine how bad it would be with you in charge. There'd be one wacky madcap event after another. There'd be receipts raining down on me, no bookkeeping, budget blowouts.
Hey, yeah, that reminds me. How much cash do I have to play with? On our behalf, I mean.
Yvonne will give you the books.
Great. Well, let's start brainstorming wacky madcap events.
Start without me.
Why did I vote for you? She's going to hate me forever.
A mother's love is unconditional. It's no big deal.
Well, it was to her.
She has other interests, surely. Bingo, family.
Minus Tanya and Libby.
And Ben, she's still getting over him.
What a pair of negative Nancy's. The social club under my reign will be awesome. We'll have so much fun. Another round. Okay. Music. Theme nights, musical theme nights.
Yeah, couldn't narrow that down just a bit.
I'll bring the social club here all dressed up in, like, whatever. And the DJ plays music from whenever, and we all dance, drink, and fall down. Does that sound like a plan?
Genius. Can we go home now?
Yes. No. Another idea. You guys cater, and we'll all go somewhere cool out there. Like a pretty lake or someone's pool or something. And we'll take a PA, and we'll dance, and we'll drink, and like that.
Alcohol, dancing, and skinny dipping. What could possibly go wrong?
Or somewhere like in a forest, that way there's nobody around to hear you, no cops to spoil the fun.
Yes, like an old school rave. We could dress up in 90s stuff.
Come on.
Good working with you. Great working with you. Great ideas. Your people, my people.
Yeah, but good night, ladies.
Talk your boss into it.
Yeah. Mummy decides to finally show up.